Good evening, my son.
Good evening.
Good evening to you all.
Good evening.
It's nice to be back. This house has a nice resonance, and I appreciate that, for it takes work to create it. And this heart is with, and it attunes to myself. It is a massive achievement on your part, and I appreciate this work that goes in, to my name's sake, its creator of all. I came in the past, I came in the now, and I will come in its future that it gets, as I appreciate its rhythm in my world of light. It has not been easy, this church, back. It was fought for much, for it to remain, when others wished it disposed of, for their lack of understanding of its treatment of the worlds above. But now it is here, and rooted in its place, and none but none can affix it to a different place unless I give my permission. That is how important it is to this work that is to be done in the now, of my beginning time of what has come. You see it not as yet, but it is here all the same. It is transfixed to the walls, to the floor, even to the roof. There was more out of place than it was, but now it comes back to a different position from how the energy has transfixed in the now of my creation. So look, if you must, and attune your rhythm to this new sight in alignment with my ley lines of the earth. This attunement is far more frequent than you see. It happens at regular rhythms, as I so direct. It is good to know of them, for it will keep a part of this structure in eminence with myself, and with the higher realms of my creation of light, which you need for the future times. For much will change, much of which you have known not, and has as yet not been said. But it has come, and it will show its part to those that are ready to know. And some of you might have that knowing in this house at this time. So look upon my part in your creation, in your beings of love, sat on these chairs, in this darkness of this house, in this candle flame, as I look upon you, with other forms of my knowing, and you're not. But I see all sorts, which this world know not to know. They will not to know, I should have said, in your attunement to this earth. Forgive that on my part. It is this language barrier. It is different to my universes up above. And I must translate myself, come through this house in this time. Can you see the angels stood full at the back? They are all tuned in to this rhythm in which I sit in this moment, in this being. They are watching, guarding and protecting not only her and myself, but every brick and mortar, every structure of wood, every piece of metal, every water molecule, every air molecule, even the flame itself through which I attune, come into this light of your love and speak in this house, in the now of this woman. We shift all sorts of the matrix to come upon her, of which you have maybe not noticed, that we do all the same. Even the glass itself which she uses is adjusted to my frequency, if I choose to come through to speak. See how much adaptation we do, to be a tribute to your evenings of content and attunement to our light and our rhythm of being up in the star worlds of God's galaxies, of higher vibration than here in the now. We do all sorts of adjustments as and when we are invited and expected to arrive. And we do on most parts, or we try our best when allowed, as the frequency of this planet. It's so unadaptable in parts from man's rhythm of detachment from the light of love, of my rhythm, in so much of their lives. Their lights are going out. Their ill health is upon them. They catastrophe cause. And it's not good to my sense. And yet you come here. You attune to the light. You step up your frequency. You heal your being. The whole house is lit with my love. Its rhythm dances, it sings. It purrs like a cat, if you like. And everyone goes away complete, blissful as such. To know that they have been with their Creator in one level or another, one sense or another. So perfect as man can get in a house of grace of this such. We have cause to create through a few a long way back, and others have perpetuated as in the now of this night. We are truly grateful to them all, for they all share a part in its being. Every structure, every molecule, every delicate love being has come and shared and moulded together the light of its love. And here we sit as a ball of fun to come and share our rhythms with thine and to be a part of such fun as it is to us to come and share in a dark world such as this and be the old frame of what was light and love all over the place, in every molecule, in every structure, in every land, every country, every tree and plant, bird and flower, every water rhythm, free of toxins and pollutants, the sea that no longer withers and perishes, that was rich with such life as no longer exists. So contaminated is it by mankind, not of our doing, but of the hand of man and his foolishness to pollute his nest. Something with a bird you would never see. Even the plants can't attach pollutants to them. They struggle, they fight. All those chemicals they bear. So they do their very best to get rid of them from their mainframe And we adjust what we can for them to survive for as many centuries as possible, for they too must terminate, like mankind must. They do not change their path at this time. They must the light begin. Every molecule must radiate the light of love, the house of Christ, and all glory will come upon them. My house is transfixed in them, but it will not wither and perish. I demand that of the Spirit. They will fight, they will steal, they will corrupt. Never the house of God, for that cannot exist in my mainframe. I have fought back much to keep them pure, fought back much to keep them awake, conscious, in the knowing of my existence within their mainframe. Yet they fight and kick and steal, pollute their nests, eat toxic foods, drink to excess, make war on themselves and others. Why? For no cause but self-gratification and avoidance of the holy law, as their being healthy and one with the greatness of all that exists of my creation, the spirit being itself within them so loving and true. I must get strict in time to protect the rest. It is not my will to be done, but man insists. Man insists on harming all that I have caused to exist in beauty, peace and love. And life withers as a result. The lifespan is shorter than those human beings of the now. They used to live to 1,000 years. Now they are lucky if they reach 40. That is how wrong it now exists, and we wish to correct this manner and turn it back around through force if required to wake them up. See the anxious animals and plants fighting to exist all around them for no cause of their own, but selfishness of man. When will it return? We have waited for centuries, decades, millennia even, looking back over the records, my book of life. It has not much longer to panic before it collapses. We will this not. It is mankind's doing. You all need help, even in this house, to sustain your beings from what is caused by the rest, to protect your beings, strengthen your house, physical and material. Eat non-polluted foods, organic where you can. Avoidance of meat and fish is determined to stay alive. The hormones pumped into them is horrendous. Antibiotics to the hilt. The seas are corrupt, in which they swim in, those fish. And the conditions are not good. Those poor cattle and sheep, chickens and turkeys, rabbit and the like. Purify your beings in my name. and I will keep you alive and best structured in the nature that was written for your path to bring you home to my light, as ever the intention in the beginning. But you must do your part as well, as I do mine here up above, and help induce that reaction with your families, your children, your children's children, your friends, and all those about you that you meet in life. They are so ignorant in this world, so ignorant. As a result, cancer runs riot. The levels have never been so high to cause such stuff in the physical being. They are their own worst enemy to eat these things. It is not our will. We love you true, each and every heart, and ever have. But they must listen to our wise words and know that we come for their good, not for their cause of heartbreak and concern, just to bring them back to life, to light up their lights in my presence and draw you back to myself, the light of all life, universally and beyond, in ways you cannot even know. Even the heights of the above do not know of these places in which I exist. Yet you listen, perplexed, as I look round this room. Is it so difficult what I have said? To love yourself and play your part in your own life's journey? Concern for yourselves too, for some of you are not obeying my law. I can see this in the rhythms of your energy. They must go much higher to stay true and follow your path back into my presence. Remember this, my friends, for you are much treasured to my heart. I want you not withered and perished, as so many have done and departed this life into the wrath of hell. I wish that on no man. That is not good for any man to play. It is force and horror, destructuring of mankind's being, and not good for an indeterminate length. There's some punishment that has been dished out through their own wrongdoing, not of myself, for I would have no man partake in that. So please be wise to yourself, love your being, hear what I have said, and know that I love thee true, and all those that take part in this house in other ways. They all share and contribute and do their part to build this rhythm of love and light that sits in this house this night, for which I am so gratitude, as are all those that accompany me here, to the winged ones and beyond. It's my escort and my part here tonight to come and speak through this woman. To thank you all for causing it to be here, to come, and loving it true. But love all that come and share this message that I have shared with you this evening. They will not want to hear it with Christmas upon them, and all those turkeys being lined up for slaughter. It is not the turkey's fault but the man that breeds them, that spreads death with each bird to be sold into the heart of man that eats it. The celebration of my life in theory through my son. He would never kill a bird for slaughter, to eat, or anything that injured it. He was the Lord of life, not the slaughter of birds of death. Give a gift to a turkey this year. Let it live. Let me live within that turkey. No, I'm still the life of love. The love of life, not its death. By the million on those kitchen tables and dining tables in front of the world's nations. Love the life within yourselves and within all things. I am that life. I am that love. I am that form. I am that beauty. I am that fragrance. I am that power. I am that heart as one. Christ came to save the world, my son. Not to kill it for a Christmas meal. Be that light. Be that life. Let all love and life live about you this Christmas. That is my Christmas gift back. And those that remember this evening and hear this teaching in my name to the rest of the nation and the world, who are actually true to my name. I have said my part. I cannot help but emotional speak when I think on this. There is such cruelty in the heavens, unjust, unnecessary, so hurtful to my name and to that of my son, Yeshua. He will not even speak of it, ever, in the heaven realms. It hurts him that much. It distresses him that much. Kill not. Live the law. And be my son's presence in yourself by obeying his way. I am the way, the truth, and the life he taught. Let the life live. Love the life and slaughter it not. In all those turkey farmhouses, I pray. God bless you and keep you. And keep your word in my name. And all will be well with everyone here. That is my command. Now go do, and forget not my words. For I speak forever what I speak in the now, what is just and true, honourable, and praise of my faith, of the Christ in the above, and down below to those who honour and obey my words. I leave you with my love. I leave you with my blessing. And I leave you with my peace. God's house is risen this night for my coming. And I thank you and honour you for listening in the now of my being in your world. So shalom.
Shalom.
Peace and gold of the stars upon the above is also laid low upon this house this night. Bear you it with good effect. It is sent with love from those that accompany me. Their love too is arisen and wish to share upon those here. God bless. And go with God, and all is well.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
It is always nice to be able to come and speak with those who wish to listen. Do you wish to listen?
Yes, please.
And the words will be said that you need to prepare yourselves for great turmoil in this world. But after that, there will be great peace. And the understanding of love will be shed on everyone left in this world. Because this has been said in the higher realms that something needs to be done. Do you all believe that something needs to be done?
Yes, definitely.
Because it does.
It does.
And it will come soon. And each one of you will be one of those who go forward to gather energy and light within this house, the house of the Lord's house. Because remember, once it was told that in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was without form and void. And there was darkness upon the waters. He said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And he saw that it was good. And that will happen again. That light needs to go forward to make everything good. Because it's not good at the moment. But each one of you has prepared yourself for the day when things will change. I know you have, my friend. And you have. And all of you have. There's only a few gathered in this temple tonight. But you know everything is for a reason. And there is a reason for everything. And when we realize that that reason is so that we all can go forward, we don't want to stand still, do we?
No.
You want to go forward. And if you look in the Holy Book, you will see that everything went forward once before. But unfortunately, everything is standing still and stagnant at the moment. So therefore, that change needs to come soon. And you know that there is a great love that surrounds all of you tonight. And all those who believe in this world that change needs to come. And that will be the voice of God. He sent his Son to change things, and nothing's changed in this world. All you see is upheaval, and upheaval is not the way to go forward. But prepare everything around you for that day. Will you do that for us?
Yes.
Yes.
Then we will be the ones who stay upon this earth. It also says that the meek shall inherit the earth. And that means those who believe will be able to continue to grow. We all want to grow in different ways. And that growth will be up to each and every one of you. That's all they wish to say to you. Just peace be with all of you.
And with you.
And love be that word that surrounds all of you. And when the day of reckoning comes, we will all be within that cloud and that love of peace. And that will be our protection and our shield. There is places in this country where you can find that love. Peace be with you.
And with you. May we know your name?
I am one of the higher elders, one who was mentioned in the Bible, your Bible.
Right. The
You
prophet?
could say I was a disciple in my day.
Right.
I was David.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you. And nothing changed until you change it yourselves. Remember that.
Yes.
And bless each and every one of you in this temple tonight.
You too.
Amen.
Amen.